Good afternoon, everybody. This is Dougie coming at you from Orlando, Florida. Hey, how you doing? So, after man, I got some sleep last night. Ooh, hey, how you doing, everybody? That you got some sleep? Somebody's prayers got answered. Okay, so, upon me just watching some of my videos and going over them, I'm gonna try. I took some notes this time. Um, I'm gonna try this out because usually I don't play. I just push record, and the videos get drawn out. And I'm try to keep for just a little while. Keep all the videos under 7 minutes. So we're just gonna go real fast over just what I did today. So last night I got some sleep. Um, Good 8 hours. I was tossing and turning a lot, but hey, I got some sleep, man. It just like, whoa, hey. Man, and then real quick, it's like, I'm taking notes, but then I go off the subject a little bit, is I was cranky. Real fast, guy at the bus stop, I get off into Orlando, and I have like my backpack on my back, and I have whatever, and I take that, and I have a baggage under the bus. So I drop my luggage off in front of the bus I had on my back, and I go underneath the bus to grab my other bag. And the guy starts yelling at me, you got to grab your stuff and go. And I'm like, man, I just got off the bus. I ain't got no sleep. And he was just like rushing me. And he didn't even give me time to just get my stuff from under the bus. But that's kind of the one thing I realized is when you deal with these homeless people and these type of people, that they're difficult to deal with, and people their hearts get hardened. So it's just what it is. You still got some sleep today. Woke up, had some breakfast, cereals and boiled eggs, whatever. So from here, from the Salvation Army, I just walked to the Central bus station, and from there, it's not even a quarter mile, and you can take off and go any direction from the main little hub there. So this morning, I just where we're at 2 minutes. Okay, I walked to the bus stop, and I'm like, boom. First thing I need to do is I need to figure out how to cash that check I got from the insurance company. It's like $5,000. Went to Walmart. They can't do nothing with it. So luckily, the bank was just a couple miles away that issued the check. Went there. They'll cash it. I don't want to walk around with $5,000. My bank's not here. I have a credit union that's not here, and so the bank wants me to have a license or something. So I got to get residency here. I'm working on that. Okay. So then after I got declined with the bank, I'm like, okay, we'll figure that out Monday. So I just said, hey, I'm going to go to the school. I wasn't invited or whatever. I just showed up. It's just the way. It's how I roll. It's how I do things. And I talked to the lady at the girl at the front desk. The door was locked. I got my way in there, and there was somebody from admissions. They were able to get in there and talk to me. And that lady so it was the first time I actually got to talk to somebody in person from admissions, and that was great. Super. She seemed pretty stoked. I'm pretty stoked. She was talking to me about the GED. She said I could go online, and the results get to the school pretty much instantaneous, which I wasn't sure of that. I figured, that it would take weeks for that to go. So the tour was good. And I talk too much about it because tomorrow there's a tour called Behind the Scenes Tour that I'm going to go to, and that's way more in depth. They're going to have all kinds of people there, big shots or whatever. Who knows? I don't know. All right. So then after that, I just noticed I need some things. It's I found out because there are so many homeless people. It's like everywhere you go. It's here too. Freaking everywhere you go. I don't know what's going on with that, but so the businesses, nobody keeps electrical plugs open anywhere, because then bums are just gonna hang out and sit there and charge their phones or whatever. I get it. So I went to Ross and picked up some things. I got a couple fast chargers, like 65 watt. When I do find a place to charge, I don't have time to be sitting there. I bought a battery bank. just some things I'm realizing I needed, because I went from having a van where I had all kinds of room for stuff tonight. I just have a backpack, not much room. Okay, and I bought a beach towel and whatever. Okay. One thing I noticed is for whatever reason is people are drawn to talk to me. They're just comfortable wherever I go, and people give me all kinds of information about different things, or I just run into people. I can tell you about this story. I filmed it. I ran into this guy who he was sitting by a river painting a picture. I don't know if I told you guys this already or not. And I was looking for a campsite and I couldn't find the campsite, so I just like, hey, I'm gonna talk to this guy. He's sitting here painting pictures and art, and let's talk to him. And come to find out, he was in film. He wouldn't tell me exactly what for 35 years out of Atlanta, and he didn't want to talk about it. He was, I don't know who he was, big shot, but he gave me a bunch of good advice. We're at 6 minutes. All right, so then I just took the bus back here. So the bus is $250 or $450 a day, and you can ride it, take mini transfers, ride it all day, and then you can get a pass for $50 for the whole month. So my question is, I don't know but maybe if you, I guess I really have to figure it out myself. But so I'm looking at different types of transportation. Like for one, that you can rent these little scooters. They're laying all over the place. I've never done it before. It's so easy. You just download the app, push the button, boom, you're gone. It's like $1 to start, and then like 65 cents for every minute. So if you're trying to get to a bus stop that's a mile away or something, you can just jump on one of those electric scooters. So I'm figuring this thing out, but I want to buy something. So I'm looking like, do I just get a regular bike? Do I get an electric scooter? Do I get an electric bike? You know, do I just go back and buy a car? I don't know at this point. I talked to one guy, and he's like, man, do you really want an electric scooter, electric bike? Because he's like, it's just more likely to get stolen. And I'm like, man, you're freaking right. And I got to worry about charging it. So I'm probably just going to go on Marketplace and just find some cheap bike for now. So I don't have to worry about it getting stolen, stressed out, and it pedaling a little bit. It ain't going to be no big deal to me. Okay, so we're over 7 minutes. So that's pretty much. Wasn't just not even gonna say anything today, but so I did it. I know there's a couple of you guys out there who just love to hear what's going on. So that's it. Tomorrow I have a behind the scenes tour. They have a bunch of food trucks there, free food, nice desserts, they said, and then I tried asking them if I could film today, and they said no. We'll see, maybe they'll let me film tomorrow. But I'm feeling better. I got some sleep, and this place ain't too bad. Listen, I've been in jail, I've been in rehab, it's not that big of a deal to me. I was just being a little crybaby, and after the girls were leaving their messages about all this stuff that they've been through, it made me feel like, ooh-wee, Dougie, I'm dead. I hadn't slept in a few days, you know? Alright. I'll report back tomorrow, let you guys know how that thing went. I'm really excited. I can't wait to start school. It's going to be intense. Y'all have a good night. Peace.